Hi, this is Wiley Sharp with Catamaran Central, and just like the end of every quarter, it's time for my quarterly update on what's happening in the catamaran market. Before we jump into that though, I just want to wish all of my friends here in the United States a happy 4th of July, which is coming up this week. And I also want to apologize to everyone for the delay in getting this video out. We were just having too much fun over the weekend celebrating the Florida Panthers winning their first Stanley Cup in franchise history. So once again, I apologize for the delay, but go Cats. Anyways, without any further ado, let's jump into the numbers. Now, all of the raw data will be in a link down below in the description, so be sure to check that out if you want to analyze this information on your own. But, you know, what is going on in 2024 in the second quarter, and how does it stack up to the second quarter of 2023? You know, there's been a little bit of change in the numbers across the board, although in my opinion, not a ton. And I think really where the change has come from is not a diminished volume of sales, but a lot of companies have moved away from Boats Group, which is a parent company of Yacht World, Boat Trader, and where this data comes from, soldboats.com. So as those companies have left Boats Group, they've also stopped reporting these sold boats in Boats Group. For the time being though, this is still the best source of information for market trends. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the numbers. So for the second quarter in 2023, there were 169 sales, whereas in 24, it was down to 141 sales, which is a 16% reduction in overall units sold. The average age in 2023 was 5 years old, whereas in 2024 it went up to 7 years old, which is roughly a 40% change. That doesn't seem right. I'm going to double check the math actually there. In terms of velocity of sale or days on the market, in 2023, the average velocity of sale was 142 days. For this year, it went up to 180 days. So we're definitely seeing boats sitting on the market a little bit longer. And so that represented a 26% increase in actual time of selling boats. Now, interestingly enough, though, that doesn't mean all boats are taking that long to sell. We are still finding from our own inventory that the boats that are priced right and good value for dollar are still contracting like that. In terms of actual asking price and selling price, in 2023, the average asking price in the second quarter was $567,000, whereas that's down to $513,000 in 2024, or a 9.4% reduction in asking price. And then from an actual selling price, it went from $539,000 in 2023 down to $482,000, which is a 10.47% reduction overall. You know, I think that we are seeing, you know, pricing plateau and pricing coming down a bit. I think though also too, a function of why that number was reduced the way it was is the boats were also older. So if you couple in, you know, interest rates up, uncertainty with the upcoming election, older boats, more inventory, we're definitely going to see some pricing move down. In terms of where we are in the market, I definitely think we've shifted away from a seller's market and in a much more normal pre-pandemic buyer's market. So if you have any questions on any of these boats, leave a comment down below, shoot me an email, and be sure to check out our website for all of the raw data for you to take a look at. And as always, if you like what we have to say, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks and have a good day.